Hello, I'm BM Leelakumari, convener, Dalit Women Literary Parishad. Worked for some time with Andhra Pradesh Dalita Mahasabha, the women's wing, Dalita Mahila Sangha. I have been associated with the issue of Chunduru, and then I have stayed in Chunduru for 6 months until we have won the victory. And the first court was built in Chunduru, and it was the first time in the history of India that where the Dalits were assassinated, the court has been in their own village. And I'm very proud to be a process along with the Dalits and the Dalit movement in Andhra Pradesh. I have met Kaleikuri at the time of Chunduru and even much before, during the different Dalit activities. He is a good writer, and then he has written a number of poems and songs, and he has his own way of looking at the things without being afraid of anything. And I made an effort to make him write about Dalit literature and his experience, and I feel proud that his first book was published by Dalit Women Literary Parishad by me, and the first part was written by name Dalita Sahityam in Telugu. And in the history of Andhra Pradesh, it has provoked many discussions about Dalit literature in Andhra Pradesh and also in India. And some of the literary students have called me over phone for the reference work, Dalita Sahityam, and I really feel proud that anybody who wants to write about the Dalit history should refer this book, Dalit Sahityam, written by Kaleikuri Prasad and published by Dalit Women Literary Parishad. It was in 1993, and I had an opportunity to attend the Durban conference. Durban conference in 2000, and Kaleikuri has been one of the participants, and we have attended one program in Durban where the lost communities have been embraced by the communities who are in South Africa. Once upon a time, there are few people and communities who have been very far from their own communities, and at the time of Durban, there was a proclamation of their community accepting the people who have been lost in different areas. And myself and Kaleikuri happened to attend this procession and ceremony, and we had a very rich experience. And at that time, the lost communities were embraced and were invited into the communities by the elders of that particular community, and a few people walking on knees for about half a kilometer, and then could not express in words the feelings that they have when they found their own communities at the time of Durban. And then we realized that how important it is to be as a community after seeing that ceremony in Durban. And we also attended the seminar when Fidel Castro gave his speech, and then majority of us were very emotional when the Castro delivered his lecture on different issues and different aspects of different communities how it is possible to be make a better world. And the other thing is, like, Kaleikuri at the time of different movements, I have written many songs which created awareness among the masses, and his songs alone played a major role uh, in getting the victory of the movement. There was a lots of strength in his songs. For example, when we were at the time of Chunduru, he has written one song called Chunduru Gundelagayam, and that really motivated the people to march forward, and it played a very big role in getting the victory, and that was the strength of the people at that point of the time. He has written another song, Karma Bhumilo Pusina Opuva, which awakened many women in Andhra Pradesh and made to realize women who we are, where we are, and what we are. And that is still evergreen song that he has written many songs on Joshua and on culture and Ambedkar, and which really people liked the way he has compiled and he tuned the different songs. And the other thing about Kaleikuri was Dalit camera played a major role. On his death ceremony, they came and took some photos, and it is something like Dalit camera connecting people from east to west. I was really surprised that one end something happens to a Dalit poet, and the other end people came to know about him, about his poetry, about his literature, and about his family. And then they are so concerned at the other end to do something which they can for his son Kaleikuri Sahu. And I feel something, this is like a miracle which Dalit camera have made it possible, or the miracle came into reality like. And through Dalit camera they came to know the address and the status of Kaleikuri's family, and then contacted me after a short while, where I could give the real picture and facts about the family. And Mr. Kaila Gopala Krishna took an initiative and was inspired, and then sponsored Kaleikuri's son, and then now Kaleikuri's son Kaleikuri Sahu has joined in BSc Computers, and hope he will get a better education and stand on his own legs. And this simply happened only because Dalit camera, which exposed the issue, facts, and the reality. And I wish this sort of issue should be taken worldwide, where people could respond, connect, and build their own communities to make a better world. And regarding Kaleikuri, lived a very short life due to various constraints, but his literature, his poems, his songs would live ever as far as the community or this earth lives, and that powerful were his writing. As a person, he is a person of non-compromise. Like, he would write what he feels and what is right, and he makes an impact giving his own analysis. That was his style. In Andhra, we could find only few people who could voice their own voice or inner voice. People may voice, but they may voice for others. But Kaleikuri voiced his own voice and what he wanted to tell, and he was not afraid. That was very special and particular about him. And we find people who speak with their own voice and who speak the facts, only a few of them. I think the community needs these sort of people who voice for the community and who guides them in the right direction. I hope this would come true through the media like Dalit Camera and the camera run by the energetic students who are committed for the cause and the community, and ultimately for a better and a progressive life with human dignity and self-respect. And this is what, and I wish the Dalit Camera should bring out the hidden facts and the issues of today in a different angle and build the community to make a better world. Thank you.